Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Bryan. It's a new week. That means new comics are hitting the shelves all across the country. It's not just, floppies, monthly comics. There's graphic novels, trades. There's tons of awesome stuff that you should go and check out. Now, DC, since the beginning of the year, has been releasing the collected issues of their Rebirth launch. Now, there's two more trades that are launching this week. First volume of Justice League, that would be the Extinction Machines, and the first volume of Flash, Lightning Strikes Twice. Now let's start with the Justice League. Now, for those who don't know, Justice League is the premier team for DC Comics. This team consists of Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash, Cyborg, Batman, Superman, and two Green Lanterns, the Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz version. So a little bit of new rookies joining the team. Creators for this is Bryan Hitch with art by Tony Daniel. And it's kind of an interesting comic, basically. Yeah, how do I describe this? First, I'm just straight up say I didn't like it. This first volume was not my style at all. I'm just not a fan at all with the story. It just didn't really make a whole lot of sense, and maybe it'll play off and be really good down the road. But unto itself, if it's a give and a take, I would give I just pass. I'm not recommending it at all, sorry. But the story basically is there's these giant beings and these machines underneath the earth that could destroy the planet, and the Justice League need to stop it. It's never really quite explained what the hell it's all about, and it was very convoluted and confusing, and again, maybe it'll play down the road, but in the story as is, I was just not a fan. Now, there are some stuff I do like about it. The decent about it is that this is not the normal Superman that was part of the New 52. This was the pre-New 52 Superman that's now replaced the New 52 Superman. So he doesn't know Wonder Woman, he doesn't know Batman, and, that plays out in the comic. They actually have to go and try to figure things out. At first, Superman really isn't part of the Justice League, and they kind of have to call him in for help. And they're not quite trusting him because they don't know this version. So that's decent. That's really, really good. And then you've got Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz, who are the rookies, and Jessica, of course, has her issues with confidence in herself, and Simon is really kind of the gung-ho rookie cop is the best way of describing him. And they work really, really well compared to Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, basically these people who know what the hell they're doing. So all that's really good. Just the story itself left me wanting more. Just the villains, whatever you want to call it, the disaster. It felt like a Michael Bay, Jerry Bruckheimer film. Tons of Flash, tons of destruction, and about an inch deep when it actually comes to the story. So unfortunately, this one I'm going to have to kind of give a pass. If you like that sort of story, it could be for you, but I'm not that big of a fan. This did collect issues 1 through 5, as well as the Justice League Rebirth one-shot. So, you do get your money's worth. It's $16.99. I think all these trades are $16.99 or pretty close to $16.99. So, that is good. As far as extras, in the back, we get a variant cover gallery. So, if you dig to check out variant covers and want some way to get them all collected, there you go. You've got that going for it. And there is some character designs, which is pretty solid, and then sketches in the back. I do like checking out sketches. I think that's actually pretty cool. The pencil art, I'm sorry, not sketches, but the pencil art, I think is something that I'd like to see more of in comics. It really makes you appreciate the line art without the coloring and the inking and all that. A little bit better is this volume of Flash. Let me go and figure out exactly where this ends, because I don't want to, oversell what is in here. Alright, cool. It exactly ends where I want. So this is Lightning Strikes. Joshua Williamson, Carmine Di Giandomenico, I'm totally butchering that name, and Ivan Plascnecia are the team behind this. This collects Flash Rebirth and then Flash 1 through 8. So that's 9 issues, which for $3 a piece is $27. This is actually $17.99, $18 rounded up. So you're saving $9. You're basically getting 3 issues for free. Really solid deal. So first and foremost, that's great. This is Flash's Barry Allen Flash, who is back, rocking it in the DC universe. He's, came back a while ago, and he's kind of been finding his place. How do I describe Williamson? So Williamson, in this first volume, kind of goes to Jeff Johns' route with what he did in the Green Lanterns way time ago. He expands the Speed Force, and tons of people get Speed Force power in in the Flash's city. So there's all these speedsters running around in Central City, and you know, you have to deal with that. Some are good, some are bad. That's interesting. You know, after a while it got bored with Jeff Johns stories, but thankfully it all kind of gets wrapped up here. But what's even better is we finally get another evil speedster named Godspeed. Don't want to ruin it, but basically Godspeed can suck the speed force from other people and winds up killing them. Who Godspeed is, you find it all in here. It's actually really, really good. It's done really well. I like this villain. I think the design is badass for him. Yes, he might seem kind of like Zoom or someone of that nature, but I just think that the costume design is freaking awesome, if you ask me. It's just really, really cool. There, you can check it out. There's Godspeed and all his coolness. And the story works really well. So it's Barry kind of dealing with all these new speedsters that are running around. Now, of course, there's Wally West that has powers as well. There's the return of the actual original Wally West that's got to be dealt with at some point. There's tons of packed in here, and Joshua Williamson does really, really well kind of bring it all together. This is a straight-up story in this first volume. Nice collected. You can pick this up and you'd be done. If you enjoy the Flash television series, if you enjoy the Flash period, you're probably going to like this trade paperback that collects a hell of a lot. Someone asked on one of our other videos, they wanted to know my opinion of Godspeed. I think he's a really, really cool character. You know, Zoom and Professor and Reverse Flash, to me, they just seem very similar as far as characters. Godspeed is an interesting one. Like, there's something that's, I think, very unique about the character, and I'm trying to figure out a way to describe it to not ruin the surprise as to who that character is. But I think the view of that character and what they're doing works really, really well, and their motivation works really, really well. And I think overall it will be cool to see that character back, and I hope we see that character back sometime down the road, because potentially as a villain, it's pretty kind of a badass. Plus, I just love the costume. I think the design is freaking awesome. Now, the art for this, you know, I didn't really go into the art on the Justice League trade paperback, but this one I'm going to talk about. I love the art. I think Carmine Di... I'm sorry, I'm going to completely butcher the last name, Di Giandomenico, is like made to draw Flash. I loved Francis Manapul stuff, but there's something about this. There's a great sense of motion, just like Manapul when he was doing, I think, the last volume. The art really kind of plays with the movement of the character and the sense of speed about it all. Kind of show off some more. The coloring, I think, is amazing. That definitely needs to be said. The color's Ivan Plascnecia. It needs to get the shout out. His name is on the cover. The colors really play off the art, and I think it works really, it just looks fantastic. The sense of motion, the sense of energy, the sense of excitement is all there within the volume, so I just think it's top-notch work overall. Story, art, highly recommend this one. Justice League, not so much. So overall, we got two more. One's good, one's bad. Can't all be winners. Thanks for watching. If you're really into comics, you should go check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We got tons of news, reviews, interviews, and more. I want to say thank you, DC Comics, for the hookup for these 2 trade paperbacks and, of course, the review copies that you give us. Want to get full transparency and let folks know that, we did get these 2 copies for free. But, hey, I'm panning one of them, so clearly we're not bought and paid for. Other than that, you can catch us every single day at graphicpolicy.com, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all at GraphicPolicy, keeping it nice and consistent. So, until next time, go to your LCS, go get some comics today, read some comics, and most importantly, keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.